Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I'll show you how to easily fix touchscreen not responding on your Moto G56. So first, let's start off by removing our case and a screen protector. If a screen protector is placed poorly or it's misaligned with the phone, then it can cause the touchscreen to be not responsive as it should be. So first, let's remove a case. Just do something like that, and now we have a phone without a case. So I'll show you guys why it's very important to check that first. Basically, when you have a case like that, it should not be, this case is actually very good. It should only be holding the phone. It shouldn't be thick right here. It shouldn't be long, because it can cause the touchscreen to be less responsive. So make sure that you buy a case that's not that thick here and it's very short, just enough to hold the phone. So something like that. I'll show you. When we place our phone in here, as you guys can see, it's only holding the edges of our phone. Here we have the bezels. It doesn't touch the bezels as much, so we're sure that it does not touch the screen, and that's how we know that's a good case. But it also came with the screen protector. For me, the screen protector is aligned properly, but if yours isn't, then I recommend removing it and testing if there's a difference. Now what you guys can do is try and clean your screen with a microfiber cloth, because anything like moisture can be on the screen and it can cause the touch screen to be less responsive. So grab a microfiber cloth, give it a few good wipes. Don't do it hard though. We don't want to abuse our device, so we want to do it smoothly. Now our screen should be very clean and we should be able to use it normally. Now after that, if there's still an issue, then what you guys can try and do is to update your software. Basically, if you want to update your software, that will fix anything related to the touchscreen in the latest updates. So go to system updates in the settings. Now here, click check for updates and make sure that everything is okay. So let me just click it. And as you guys can see, it says everything looks good. So we're sure that we're running the latest software. And if you're not running the latest software, then I recommend you guys updating it as fast as possible, because it can fix a lot of glitches, including the touchscreen. So now, if the software update did not help you, go over to system and here click reset options and click erase all data factory reset. But first, make sure to back up your phone so you don't lose anything personal like your data or any downloaded apps. Just go to reset options after the backup, go to erase all data. Now click erase all data and click it again to remove everything. Then even after the issue, if the issue is still here even after the factory reset, then you should get it checked in the professional service and get a professional diagnosis made by a technician and not me. So that'll be it. Hope it helps you, and if you enjoyed the video, then leave a comment, subscription and like. See you next time. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I'll show you how to easily fix screen flickering on your Moto G56. So first, go over to settings, and now what you guys need to do is go over to the display. So scroll up. Now here you will have the display, and here you can adjust your brightness level. So make sure it's not high up and it's not low, because then you may experience the flickering. So set it up to like middle, it should be okay. And make sure that the adaptive brightness here is disabled, because it can also mess up your screen and it can flicker. So after that, what you guys can do is download an app from the Google Play. So go here. I'll simply just use the password. So I'll see you guys once I do that. And now here, search for the screen dimmer. Now click on the screen dimmer OLED saver. Here click install, and it's like 2 megabytes, so it installs pretty fast. As you guys can see, now it's installing, and now we can open the app. What we need to do now is go here and grant permissions for everything. So let's grant it for here. Now in the accessibility, here we have the screen dimmer. Now here click allow, and now grant permission for notifications. As you guys can see, now here we can enable the screen dimmer. It looks good in the camera and it looks even darker for me in the reality. So I think that's a pretty good way of trying to fix your screen flickering problem. Now check the settings for eventual software update. So scroll down. Now here go to system updates, and here click check for updates. As you guys can see, I'm running the latest version of the software, and I recommend you guys doing the same, because every single time a software gets updated, it can fix a lot of glitches, including the screen flickering. So make sure to update your software, and if it's still not working and your screen is still flickering, then go over here, go to system. Now back up your data first, so you don't lose any important files and your personal information. Now go to reset options, and here click erase all data, factory reset. Click erase all data and click it again. Basically here you will have the phone being brought back to the default settings. So after that, if the issue is still here, then I recommend visiting the service center to get a more professional diagnosis made by a technician and not me. So that'll be it. Hope it helps you, and if you enjoyed this video, then leave a comment, subscription, and a thumbs up. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I will show you how to easily fix the ghost touch problem fix on your Moto G56. So first, remove any screen protectors or case, because I'll explain why. First, let me take off my case and show you guys why it's very important to do that. As you guys can see, I have the phone without a case now. As you guys can see, nothing is touching the phone now from the back and from the front and down. So as you guys can see, here we have the case. Now it's very important to check if the case is touching the bezels of your phone. Basically the bezels are those little cuts right here from making your phone space out the screen from the side. And it's very important to buy a case that has as little thickness as this one. So it's very short in here in length. So I know that it's only touching the bezels and not the screen, so I know this case is good. But some cases may have it longer and it may cause a ghost touch to appear on your device. So make sure that you have a good case. Make sure that you actually, let me bring the brightness up. No, that's too much. That should be okay. And now make sure that you also have a screen protector that's aligned good. It's aligned properly and it's not misaligned from the sides right here or from the top. So it's very important to check that first. Now let's move on to cleaning our screen, because any debris or moisture on the screen can cause the ghost touches to appear. Especially if you were sweating and then touching your phone, it can cause the ghost touch. That's just an example. So now here we can give it a few swipes. Do it gently, don't do it hard. Now after that, our screen should be very clean. As you guys can see, I can put it in many various directions and you won't even see a fingerprint. So that's good. Now what you guys can do is update your software to fix the touch glitches, because in the latest version of the updates, basically they try and fix that. So go to system updates and now click check for updates and make sure that you're running the latest version just like me. Now if there's still an issue with your ghost touches appearing, then go over to system, make sure to back up your data first here and click backup now in the Google One section. Go to reset options, click erase all data, and I suggest you doing that backup because it can delete all of your personal information, your important files and downloaded apps. So after the backup, click erase all data, click it again, and then your phone will be brought back to the default settings. I recommend doing that as a last resort if nothing else works, and if there's still an issue even after the factory reset, then visit the service center to get it checked out. So that'd be it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a comment, subscribe, and leave a thumbs up. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I'll show you how to fix microphone not working on your Moto G56. So let's start off by cleaning the microphone port with a non-metallic tool. Make sure that it's definitely non-metallic because it can only make the situation worse if it isn't. Now test the mic in a voice recorder or in a call with your friend or family, doesn't matter, just test your mic. And if it's still not working, then what you guys can try and do is to update your software. Basically go over to settings. Now here we will have the system updates almost at the bottom. And as you guys can see, it will say that you're using the latest software version. So here you can check for updates. And as you guys can see, everything looks good from my side. So make sure you're running the latest version of your software because it can actually fix the mic bugs. So make sure to do that. And if it's still not working, then what you guys can try to do is go over to system, back up your data first. So make sure that you have backup enabled. And here click reset options. Now click erase all data. And now erase all data once and twice. Basically this will delete all your personal information and downloaded apps. So make sure that you really back up your phone. And yeah, now if this still didn't work, then what you guys can do is visit the control center to get your phone fixed because it's probably the hardware issue. But you should visit it to get a more professional diagnosis and not a diagnosis made by me. So that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscription. See you next time.
Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to connect this device into your PC using the Smart Connect. Okay, so let's begin. First, on your PC or laptop, open up your Microsoft Store, and in here type Smart Connect. Find this app right in here. It's completely for free, so don't worry. It's from the Lenovo ENC. Simply install it. Now, once it's installed, open up your search bar, find your Smart Connect, open up this app, and now you can see that we have this QR code that we need to scan. Now, on our Motorola, open up your Moto folder and find Smart Connect. Now click on Add a Device, select PC, now click on Continue Pairing, and now we have two options. We can do this wirelessly or by the cable. I'm going to show you the wireless option. So now we have this QR code on our PC, and now we need to basically scan this using our Motorola. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, as you can see, it has been successfully connected. Now click on Get Started, and now click on your computer, and in here we have the app streaming, phone on PC, webcam, files, hotspot, smart clipboard, cross control, and the share hub features. And we can enter them from our Smart Connect app on our PC, and of course we can also do that on our Motorola. Alright, so that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video I will show you how to fix any issues related to screen rotation on Moto G56. Let's begin. First, we want to check if we have screen rotation enabled in the first place. We can easily do that by expanding Control Center, just like that, and once again. As you can see, our auto rotate option is currently off, meaning that no matter what we will do, our phone will stay in portrait mode, unless we open an application that is not supported by portrait mode, or in other words, the app is not supporting portrait mode, then our phone will rotate itself into landscape mode. So we want to simply enable our auto rotate, and in applications that support this feature, so they support both portrait and landscape mode, we will be able to simply switch between those by simply moving our phone and tilting it just like that. Though it is very important to mention that many applications are not supported, and they are not supporting both of these modes. The best example, I think, is probably most of the games, the mobile games currently on the industry, and many of them are locked into certain modes. For example, I don't know, like Clash Royale and Subway Surfs will always be locked into your portrait mode, while other games like Clash of Clans, Brawl Stars, Call of Duty, etc. will be locked in landscape mode, and you won't be able to play them in other modes. It's pretty self-explanatory, really. And lastly, if it's still not working, so if you just make sure that your auto rotate is on or off and it's still not working how you want it to, you will probably want to simply turn off your phone and turn on it again, or simply restart it. I know it sounds kind of silly, but auto rotation options are dependent of gyroscope inside every single phone, and as any other system, the gyroscope can be restarted, so we can simply press the power icon and simply hit restart. So now our phone will restart every single system on our phone, including the system that is responsible for rotating a screen. So from switching from landscape to portrait and from portrait to landscape mode. And yeah, I think that's all for this video. If you found it useful, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
In front of me is Motorola Moto G56, and today I would like to show you how you can download and apply animated live wallpaper called Magic Fluids. Begin by opening Play Store and downloading free app called Magic Fluids Light Fluid Theme from Mad Scientist. When it's ready, launch it, and to mute the music, click at the bottom left corner. Then select Consent in the pop-up. Click on this gear at the top left corner and operate all of those options to adjust your wallpaper however you want to. To try something more interesting, hit Presets on the left, pick one of those by clicking on it and select Yes. Then adjust all of its settings. Now click at the top right corner and bottom right corner. Select Set as Save Wallpaper. Hit Yes. Tap on Set Wallpaper at the bottom and decide where you wish to apply it by clicking on one of those options. Then click on wherever you want to in the Live Lock Screen pop-up and go back. As you can see, after that, my wallpaper was successfully applied. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Motorola Moto G56, and today I would like to show you how you can apply Apple layout on this Android. Begin by opening Play Store and downloading free app called Launcher OS from Launcher Studio Developer. When it's ready, you don't have to open it. You can exit Play Store and go into Devices Settings. In them, scroll down a tiny bit to click on Apps. and then scroll again to click on default apps. Following that, you need to hit Home app here and tap on Launcher Pro to apply it, then wait for the pop-up to show up. When it does, select Allow All and wait. As you can see, after a couple of seconds, my launcher was successfully applied. If you want to make some changes to it, go into Launcher app and operate whatever options you want. If you wish to go back to your default launcher, you need to go back to Default App Settings and click on the Moto App Launcher. Then wait. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Files feature in the Smart Connect app. Okay, so let's begin. So as you can see, I have already opened the Smart Connect on my PC, and I'm successfully connected with my Motorola Moto G56. Also, when I open up the Smart Connect on my Motorola, I'm also connected. If you don't know how to connect your Motorola into your PC, on our channel there is a video where I'm showing you the whole process, so if you want you can look for that video. Alright, and now on our PC we have the files as one of the activities, and we also have files on our Motorola. And now when we will open up the files from our PC, we have access to the files from our Motorola, so I can get access into the music, movies, basically all data which is stored on our Motorola. But when I will open up the files from the Motorola position, I have access to the files from the from PC that I'm currently connected into. So I have the C drive, and in here I have all of the apps, and I can get access to them, to all of that files. I can also create a new window, new folders, sort by, select the info, show hidden files, and that kind of stuff. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me you have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Share Hub feature in the Smart Connect app. Okay, so let's begin. So as you can see now on my PC, I'm successfully connected with my Motorola. Also, I'll open up the Smart Connect app on my mobile device just to show you that I'm already connected and that it works. Also, if you don't know how to connect your Motorola into your PC, on our channel there is a video when I'm showing you the whole process, so if you want you can look for it. And now, as you take a look on our PC, and of course same thing on our Motorola, we have the Share Hub feature in here, and in here it doesn't matter where you launch it. So let's launch it on our PC, and now we can drag files from our PC into this hub, and when we will open up the Share Hub on our mobile device, on our Motorola, we will be able to receive that data. So for example, on my PC, I will open up, here's the Share Hub, if you didn't see it. I'll open up the videos, I'll grab one of them, okay, I'll place it in the Share Hub, okay, just like that, it's right in here. Now you can see that on my Motorola it's right in here in the Share Hub, and from here, for example, I can copy it I can download it also. Okay, it's being downloaded. I can also play it if I click on that. And you can see that this video has been successfully shared using the Share Hub. So I moved and I transferred the video from my PC into my Motorola, and now this video has been successfully saved in the files right in here. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I'll show you how to easily fix the low volume problem on your Moto G56. So first, adjust media or call volume in settings and sound. So go over to the settings, the main section. Now scroll up, and here we will have the sound and vibration. As you guys can see, we need to have do not disturb turned off. Now if you see the turn on now here, that means it's disabled and you should leave it like that. And make sure that you have the media volume and the call volume at max. So if it's still not working, then try and clean the speaker or the headphone port from any dust, debris, or whatever there might be. So basically, after cleaning it, try and update your software to fix any audio bugs. So go to settings. Now here, what you guys can do is go over to the, let me show you, the system updates. And here click check for updates to make sure that you're running the latest version of the software. So if you see something like that, like everything looks good, then that's okay and you should not be worried about anything. But if you see something else, then just update your software. And after updating your software, if there's still an issue with the low volume, then what you guys can try and do is go over to system, go to reset options, and here click erase all data, factory reset. But before that, make sure to back up your data first, as it's very important to not lose all of your files and personal information. So click erase all data. Now click erase all data and click it again. So this is it. If nothing helped you, then you should probably get it checked by a professional technician to get a more professional diagnose. And that'd be it. So thank you guys for watching and see you next time.
Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use Smart Clipboard feature in the Smart Connect app. Alright, so let's begin. So as you can see, I have already opened the Smart Connect app on my PC, and I'm already connected with my Motorola. Also, when you take a look on my Motorola, I'm also connected in the Smart Connect app. If you don't know how to connect your Motorola with your PC, on our channel there is a video when I'm showing you the whole process, so if you want you can look for it. Alright, now let's open up the computer on the Motorola, and in here we have the Smart Clipboard feature, as you can see. And also we have that feature on the PC. It doesn't matter where you will launch it. Let's launch it on the PC first. Now let's click on the information button, and in here we can see how this works. So recently copied screenshot, photos and text shared between your PC and your Smart Connect devices. Okay, now let's click on OK. And now on our device, let's take a few screenshots, for example. Let's also type some text. Now let's copy it. Click on copy. And now you can see that it has already appeared on our PC under the Smart Clipboard. So for example, I'll click on that screenshot. It has been successfully copied into the device and opened in the Gallery app. Now I will copy the text. Now I'll launch the search bar just to show you, and now I'll use the shortcut Ctrl plus plus V, and I have successfully pasted the copied text. Alright, so that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I'll show you how to easily fix headphones not detected on your Moto G56. So first, check the headphones. Try and test your headphones with another device to make sure that they're working, and try and inspect the headphone jack for any visible damage or maybe debris inside. And if there is debris, then clean it with the air compressor. I really recommend using this one. Now after that, what you guys need to do is restart the phone. So press the power button, the volume up button. Now here, click restart and wait for your phone to restart. Basically, it can resolve many minor issues, including the headphones glitch. So all we gotta do now is just wait for the phone to turn back on. So I'll see you guys once my phone is back. So after that, what you guys need to do is try another pair of headphones. So try and test a different pair of your headphones to rule out any issues with your original ones. Then go over to the settings and check for software updates. So go to settings, now scroll down until you guys see system updates. And here you will have something like check for updates. As you guys can see, everything looks good through on my side, so I recommend updating your software. Then what you guys can try is clean the headphone jack. So you can try and use a toothpick or a small brush, as I said in the beginning of this video, to remove any debris from the headphone jack. So basically, if none of that worked, then go over to the system, go to reset options and click reset mobile network settings, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, device settings, app preferences, basically all of the first four. It's basically like resetting all settings without actually factory resetting your phone. And if it's still not working, then click reset options, click erase all data factory reset. But before that, make sure you back up your phone. So it's very important to back up your phone first, so you don't lose all of your data, like your personal information and downloaded apps. So now click erase all data. After the backup, click erase all data again. And after that, if the issue is still here even after you brought your phone back to default settings, then you can check for hardware issues. So basically, the headphone jack might be faulty, also the Bluetooth can be faulty. So consider visiting a service center for your phone's checkup and eventual fixes. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I'll show you how to easily fix speaker not working on your Moto G56. So first, let's start off by checking the volume levels in the settings. So go over here. Now here we need to scroll a bit down until we see sound and vibration. And here make sure that we have the volume levels at max, or at least more than a half. So now if there's still an issue with your speaker, then try and clean the speaker grill with a soft brush. Basically they're down here and up here, so make sure to clean them. You can also use the compressed air and make sure that Bluetooth is disabled right here in the control center to avoid audio being rerouted to different devices like your headphones, AirPods, or maybe the car. So make sure to disable the Bluetooth and that your phone is not connected to any other Bluetooth device. So if this still didn't work, then go over to settings. Now scroll down until you guys see the system updates and make sure that you're running the latest version. Here you guys can check that by clicking check for updates. As you guys can see, for me everything looks good, so make sure that you get the same screen as me. And if this still didn't work, then the last resort is to factory reset your phone. So go over to system, back up your data first here, and now go to reset options, go to erase all data, and here click it once and then click it twice. Basically it will delete all of your personal information and downloaded apps, so you may want to back up first. It's definitely good for you. And yeah, if none of that worked, even if the factory reset did not work, then you need to get it checked by a professional technician and get a more professional degree, not the degree but the decision on what to do with your phone. And that'd be it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.
Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the app streaming feature in the Smart Connect app. Alright, so let's begin. So now, as you can see on my screen, I have my Smart Connect app enabled, and I'm currently connected into our Motorola. Also, when I open up the Smart Connect on my app, I'm also connected. If you don't know how to connect your Motorola into your PC, on our channel there's a video when I'm showing you the whole process, so if you want you can look for it. And now we have the activities on our PC and also on our Motorola, and we have the app streaming. So let's open up this feature. In here we have the list of apps that we can use for this feature. So let's say I'll open up the YouTube. Okay, you can see now on my PC that the Google feature appeared. But I think I wanted the YouTube, so let's click on YouTube. Okay, and now as you can see the YouTube has been successfully launched in my PC, and of course it's the app from my Motorola, so I'm streaming the app from my phone into the PC. And as you can see everything works. I can enter the full screen, I can also adjust the size of the window, and for example when it comes to the scrolling and searching in the YouTube, as you can see everything works. So I have this video that it's playing right now. I'm gonna open up the bigger screen. Also I'm gonna play it to show you that everything works. Okay, you can also, if you click right in here, you can change the volume and you can change the media output. So now I have selected the my PC, so I can hear the sound on my PC, but if I'll choose the Moto G56, now the sound will be coming from our mobile device. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use cross-control feature in the Smart Connect app. Alright, so let's begin. So as you take a look, in here we have our cross control, and I'm already connected with my Motorola. Also I will open up the Smart Connect on my mobile device, just to show that I'm connected. And now simply open up your cross control. In here, as you take a look, this big screen that we have is the screen of our monitor on our PC, and in here we have our Motorola screen. So now we can place it anywhere that we want. In my case I want it on the left side, just like that. And now look, you can see my mouse now on my monitor that I'm using it. Now I will drag it into the left side, and now you can see that on our Motorola this small small mouse appeared, and now I can basically use my phone using the mouse of my PC. You can see that everything that I'm doing, I'm using the mouse. I'm not touching anything, I'm not using my fingers, and I can still use my device. For example, when it comes to the typing, we need to use the keyboard of our PC. So just to show you, the Chrome is loading. Okay, it has loaded, and now I'm typing using my keyboard of my PC, and that's the way I'm typing. Also, I can open up, for example, recent apps. I can clear them. When I'm scrolling on the home screen, I'm moving left and right. And for example, when I open up the Chrome, or actually, I'm gonna open up the settings, it will be much faster. If I want to scroll down, I don't need to use my, finger. I'm gonna use the scroll from my mouse of my PC. And as you can see, everything works just like it should. Alright, so that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use Phone on PC feature in the Smart Connect app. Okay, so let's begin. So now, as you can see on my PC, I have opened my Smart Connect app, and I'm currently connected into my Motorola. Also on my Motorola, I'm gonna open up the Smart Connect just to show you that I'm connected. Also, if you don't know how to connect your Motorola into your PC using the Smart Connect app, on our channel there is a video when I'm showing you the whole process, so if you want, you can look for it. Alright, and here we have the Phone on PC feature. We can launch it from our PC or from our phone. It doesn't matter actually, so I'll open up it from my PC. And in here we have two modes. We have mirror phone and the virtual phone. So when it comes to the mirror phone, it shows our display as it appears in hand. And we have the virtual phone. It shows an additional screen for our device. Below we also have the add glance feature. It automatically starts Phone on PC whenever Moto G56 comes online and it's unlocked. So if you want, you can enable it if you click on the information button, mirror your phone display or interact with your virtual phone on your PC. So now let me first open up the mirror phone mode. So now click on Start Phone on PC. And now, as we will be moving on our phone or through our PC, you can see it works in both ways. So now I'm moving right and left using the mouse on my PC, and now I'll do it using my finger on my Motorola, and as you can see, it also works. We can also, for example, open up the settings. We can do anything that we want. Oh, my bad. Let's go into the home page. For example, we can open up even the camera. We can take a photo, as you can see. For example, we can even launch the game. Let me show that. I have downloaded the Subway Surfers just to show you that. So click on tap to play, and as you can see, it works, but in that case we cannot use our mouse. We cannot use our mouse to move and to play. But I'll show you that in the virtual phone mode when I'll click on Start on PC. Now I'll open up the Subway Surfers. Now I'll click on Play. And now, as you can see, it works. So if you want to play games, simply open up the virtual phone mode and it will work. Alright, I think I can close the game. Oh, I minimalized. Okay, I want to quit the game. Click on leave. Okay, homepage. And now, as you can see, everything works. We can even open up the browser. And we can type anything that we want. Now I'm typing from the keyboard of my PC. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the webcam feature in the Smart Connect app. Okay, so let's begin. As you can see, I have successfully connected with my Motorola on my PC. Also, when I open up the Smart Connect app on my PC, you can also see that I'm successfully connected. Also, if you don't know how to connect your Motorola into your PC using the Smart Connect, on our channel there is a video where I'm showing you the whole process, so if you want you can look for it. And now, on our PC and on our mobile phone, we can see that we have the webcam feature. So simply open it up. Now I'll also reverse the camera, and now you can see that we can see our camera footage on our PC. Now I will wave in front of the camera just to show you that it works. We can also adjust the zoom. We can do it also from our Motorola. Then click on done. We can also change the camera. We can reverse it. Now I will lift up the Motorola to show you that it works. So now you can see my monitor and my PC, now my keyboard. And we can also adjust the camera zoom. Now I'm doing it from the Motorola position. Okay, then click on done. If you want to end the footage, click on that icon on your Motorola, or you can click right in here on your PC to stop. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Moto G56 and let me share with you how to use secret codes on this device. So let's start with opening the dialer, as it is a place where we can enter all of those codes. Tap on the keypad and enter the code, which is *## 2486 ###. And I wanted to start with this code because in my personal opinion it is the most interesting code for a regular user, because here you can basically check your device whether everything is working perfectly fine. Of course you can go to the ALT test. However, it is not turned on. I just wanted to focus on this one, and especially on this menu mode. Just tap on it, and here you've got different sections, different components of your device. So for example, the vibration, touch screen, touch panel, sensor, SIM card, NFC test, camera, display, etc. And basically you can check all of them. So let's check the touch screen. Just tap on it, and as you can see here we've got 3 different tests. So let's begin with the diagonal. All we have to do is to put our finger on this white circle and then drag it all across the screen in order to check whether the touch screen works right here. So let me tap on it, and as you can see I just have to drag it. If we've got the green screen, the green color, it means that we just pass the test. And as I said, it means that the touch screen right here works. Another test, it looks pretty the same, however we have to do something like that. So we can check all of the components, because as you can see, not only this line, but also the bottom part, another diagonal line, and the upper part. So this is how it works. So I hope that you get the idea of this section, and I highly recommend to just have fun right here and check your device. Here you've got also the sequence mode. I don't want to do that, and the connection test. All right, another code which we can use is the *## 759 #***. Sorry, not this code. I wanted to show you the diagnostic mode. It is *## 426 #*##. And here we are in the diagnostics, so we can check the server, host, port, time connected. We can also tap on events, and here we've got some further details. After tapping on the 3 dots icon right here, we can show advanced view. Just tap on it and tap on the status. And here we've got much more information, so for example, the heartbeat, last ping, or HB algorithm. Let's go back, and another code which should open the testing menu. It is *## 4636 #*##. And here we are in the testing mode, so we've got the phone info, usage statistics, Wi-Fi info. So for example, in the Wi-Fi info, you can open the status, you can run ping test and check the information about the Wi-Fi, the phone information also. So for example, the email number and the phone number, etc. However, I do not have any kind of information here because I do not have my SIM inserted. If you've got one, you will be able to check that. Alright, and I believe the last code for today's video is the *##06#. So definitely the shortest code, and thanks to this code we are provided with both email numbers and the serial number of this device. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome, in front of me is Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I will tell you what to do if your fingerprint scanner doesn't recognize your fingerprint properly. So first open the settings, go into security and privacy, then go into device unlock, fingerprint scanner. And if you have some previous fingerprints added to your phone, then remove all of them before proceeding. And when you're ready, before clicking the setup option, remove the cover of your phone and wipe the surface of your scanner with a dry towel, just to make sure that it reads the fingerprint correctly. Once you're ready, click setup, find the sensor and start pressing it until the fingerprint is added. And once everything is done, click done. Go back to settings and select system updates and check if your device has any updates pending. If it does, then take your time and install all the required updates just to make sure that all features on your device work up to date. And then before we proceed, let's also restart our phone by holding down the power key and selecting restart to make sure that all the settings applied. And when the phone is restarted, let's unlock it and try using the fingerprint scanner once again. So let's go ahead and check it out. And as you can see, everything went fast and smooth. So I hope it did for you too, and I hope this video helps you, and if it did, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I'll show you how to easily fix no sound during calls on your Moto G56 5G. So first, let's start off by checking the volume during a call. So I'm not in a call right now, but imagine if I was, then I would just simply press the volume up as long as I could. So it's up to the max, as you guys can see. Now let me just put it here and I'll just hold it until it's at max. So I'm sure that the call volume is up to the max right here. As you guys can see, we have it. So now we can try and change the call volume in the settings. So go over to sound and vibration. And here, as you guys can see, we have the call volume. Make sure that it's at max so you guys can definitely hear the call. And then make sure that your Bluetooth is disabled. So go over to the Bluetooth. Let me show you. Go to the connected devices. Now here we will have the Bluetooth, so we can see all connected devices, all saved devices, sorry. And now here we can definitely disable the Bluetooth because we don't need it. Sometimes the Bluetooth might just route the audio to different devices that may be connected, like your car, maybe another headphones, or I don't know, AirPods. So make sure that it's off to rule out connected devices. Now you can try and clean the earpiece with a soft brush. Don't use anything metallic as it can only make the situation worse. So do it only with soft things. I also recommend using the compressed air. It's very good. I always use it when it comes to cleaning my phone, like maybe the jack port, like the headphone 3.5mm jack and much more. So I will definitely recommend that. Now you can try and test it with another call or app. So for example, you can test it with the phone or with the WhatsApp. So you guys can test it out and see if it's only app related or it's for the entire phone. Now if this didn't work, you can try and restart your smartphone. So how to restart your Moto: basically hold the power button and the volume up button at the same time. Maybe just click it, not hold, because it's instant, and click restart. Now it will say restarting and you will have to wait until your phone turns back on. So I'll see you guys then. So now after restarting your phone, if the issue is still here when you try and test it on a call, then what you guys can do is reset the phone to factory settings as a last resort. So go over to the settings. Now scroll down all the way to the bottom until you see system. Now click backup and back up your data here. Now go to reset options and here click erase all data, the factory reset. And now click erase all data and click erase all data again. So basically this will delete all of your personal information and downloaded apps. So make sure to back it up for real because you really need it. And if it still did not work, then the issue might be hardware related. So maybe visit a service center and get a more professional diagnosis made by a technician, not me. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a comment, thumbs up, and a subscription. See you next time.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video I will show you how to fix your auto brightness not working on Moto G56. Let's begin. First, we should even check if we have our auto brightness option enabled in the first place. We can easily do that by scrolling down and expanding our control center. As you can see here, we have our brightness bar. So now we can try to search for auto brightness option, though it is possible that we don't really have it here. If that's the case, we can go to pencil icon and you can try to search for one function like this. So we can keep scrolling until we'll see. Well, this is screen dimmer. Screen dimmer is a thing that automatically dims your screen, and it might want to fight with your auto brightness issue. So if you encounter any kind of issues, you want to make sure that your screen dimmer is off. but as you can see, we don't really have a shortcut for auto brightness, or I could be just clinically blind, but it doesn't matter because we can always get into the setting by going to settings, then display, and here we have an option for adaptive brightness. As you can see, currently it is disabled, meaning that auto brightness will not work. So if we want it to work, we can simply enable it, and now our adaptive brightness increased our brightness level. And if we would lower the brightness, we will see that it's working, but currently it will freeze our brightness level back. So we can simply turn it off and once again, and it still isn't working. So you want to make sure that you probably don't want to change manually your brightness level, because the adaptive brightness will work automatically. And even if your adaptive brightness function is working and you simply don't like how it works, or you think it works wrong, a very easy way for you to fix that is to simply turn off the phone. I know it's pretty basic, but the function of auto brightness relies mostly on the sensors in your phone. So if you restart those sensors, it might be working again. So we can reset our phone by pressing and holding power button, but by default power button will now activate some sort of Google Assistant, which is unfortunate. Instead, we want to press and hold our power button and volume up, I believe, or volume down. And now we simply hit restart, and now our phone restarts. So everything restarts, including the sensors that are responsible for auto brightness. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Moto G56, and let me share with you how to free up storage without removing the apps. So the first thing which we can do is to remove the storage or the cache for specific apps. So to do that, we have to open the settings, and here let's scroll and find the apps. Then tap on see all 68 apps, of course 68 in my case, you can have a different number, and then find the apps which could take a lot of memory, for example such as social media apps. Basically just tap on the specific app, enter storage and cache, and then tap on clear cache. In my case this option is unavailable because I do not have any kind of cache, so I cannot really clear cache. However, for sure this option will be active, and simply tap on it to remove it. What is more, I highly recommend to check the downloads, because let's be honest, sometimes we download a lot of things, a lot of content, and we simply forget about it. But obviously it's still saved and it still grabs a lot of memory. So in the Motorola we've got the files in the Google folder. So let's go and find files. Let's go to Google, find files, or any other option which you are using, and here we've got the downloads. So you can simply enter this section, check the content, and remove the one which is not really that necessary for you. And the third option is to simply consider a backup. So if you've got a lot of photos, a lot of videos, I highly recommend to back up the data to the, for example, Google Photos or OneDrive. You can check the tutorials on our channel of how to do a backup, all of the methods, and thanks to it you will free some space without the need to remove some apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to connect this device into your PC using the Smart Connect. Okay, so let's begin. First, on our PC we need to open up the Microsoft Store. In here type Smart Connect, find the app from the Lenovo ENC, and basically install it. And once it's installed, open up your search bar right in here and find Smart Connect. Now on our device, we need to open up the Smart Connect. It should be in the Moto folder. Now, click on Add Device, click on PC, click on Continue Pairing. Now we can choose the option between wireless and the cable. I'm going to show the wireless option. So now basically we need to scan the QR code from our PC app that we can see on the screen using our Motorola. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, and now as you can see, our PC has been successfully paired with our phone. Click on Get Started, click on your computer, and in here we have features such as app streaming, phone on PC, webcam, files, hotspot, smart clipboard, cross control, and the Share Hub. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Welcome, in front of me is Motorola Moto G56 5G, and in this video I will show you what to do if you can't unlock your device using your screen lock pattern. In such case, the best solution would be to take your time and remember the pattern that you entered the last time. If you can successfully do that, it will save you a lot of time and work in the future, and might as well save you your device's the data and personal information saved on your phone. And if you really can't do that, then the other way to go is to contact the Motorola customer service and let them know about your issue, and if you can prove the ownership of the device to them, then they will most likely be able to help you out and recover the access to your phone without the need of removing any personal data or information from it. And if this option is unavailable to you too, then the other best solution would be to perform a factory reset operation. You can do it locally or remotely. To do that locally, you have to access your device recovery tools, and if you don't know how to do that, we can help you out with a full video on that you can find on our channel explaining how to do that step by step. So if you need it, go ahead and check it out. And the last option to consider is remotely using the resetting your phone using the Find My Device feature by Google. So to do that, just open the Find Hub service by Google, log into the log into your Google account that is connected to this mobile phone, and then just perform a factory reset operation in one click remotely. And that's all for this video. I hope it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Moto G56, and let me share with you how to fix the app which keeps crashing. Alright, so I'll present to you different methods, different ways which you can apply to your device to fix that stubborn app. And the first one, which might be obvious for you, is the phone restart, because sometimes, even though this operation is really easy, it could help. So all we have to do is to press the power button and volume up button once, and then tap on restart. After that, your device will be powered off and then powered on, and fortunately the app will work perfectly fine again. If not, there are still some methods which you can follow. So first of all, we will try to force stop the app, because probably it could be the cause that the app is still running in the background, however it is not showing, and that's why we cannot really open it. So let's open the settings right here. in this list, we have to scroll and find the apps. Let's tap. And then tap on see all 68 apps, of course 68 in my case. Now in this section, in this list, we have to find the app which keeps crashing. So let's pretend in my case it is Chrome. So just tap on it, and here we've got this option force stop. So just tap on it. Confirm it with OK. And now you can try to open the Chrome. Again, I cannot really because I've got the limiter, but I mean the app limit. Alright, but right now it is active, and as you can see, it should open perfectly fine. If not, you can again try to restart your device to just save the changes, let's say. If that doesn't work, you can try to update the app, because sometimes the updates from the developer can fix the problems. Sometimes it is not just the problem in your device, but with the app overall. So let's go to the Play Store. Of course, be aware, because you will be able to follow all of my steps if you've got your Google account added to the device. If not, you can check our tutorial of how to do it, or you can do it on your own after entering the Play Store. So in the Play Store, let's tap on this circle in the right upper corner, and then go to My Apps and Games, tap on Manage, and tap on Updates Available. In my case, I do not have any here, but that's okay. Let me, for example, check for the, I don't know, maybe Facebook. Obviously, it will not be, the update is not available in my case, or actually it is, as you can see. So after finding the app, just tap on Update, and your device will download the update. If that doesn't work, there's also another thing which you can do, and you can try to uninstall the app. So let's say Facebook in my case, just tap on Uninstall, tap on Uninstall. Your device will remove it from the storage, and then try to install it again, and hopefully it will work. If not, if we are still in this subject of updating something, we can update the system. So let's go to the settings. Let me go back, scroll down to the very bottom and find system updates. Then tap on check for updates, and your device will try to find the new system version. And if you've got one, I highly recommend to download it and apply it, because it could also fix some problems. Alright, so and that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a Motorola Moto G56, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and the tricks you can do on this phone. So let's start off by opening up our settings and opening up, well, if I can actually find the settings. Not in here, not in here. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna do it through the notifications. So from here we can begin by going into the personalization, which is a general section for customizing the look and feel of your device. It's pretty basic, but it does give you some nice options. For instance, like the accent colors right here, which change, as you can see in notifications, the colors, the clock, and other things like, for instance, the settings icons. And then we also have the icon shapes, and I believe we also should have icon packs, or not. So it looks like we don't have icon packs, unfortunately. We have lock screen, general like full themes, which include basically a mixture of everything here. And we have fonts, layouts, which layout is just for the home screen. You can actually keep it pretty tightly packed, which is pretty cool. I do want to point out this is not something that you typically see, so this is actually a nice thing. Display size and text, this might be a good section for people that have problems seeing their phone. You can increase everything here, make it just absurdly huge. And obviously if you have problems seeing, this might be something that you might be interested in. Alright, I turned on by mistake this, which I don't want. Now let's move over to the display now. And here we can start off with the dark theme. Now you can turn it on right here. It's just basically a dark mode. It might give you better battery life considering I believe this is an AMOLED display, so pixels that are fully black don't actually need energy to be lit up. But you can also do is tap on the text itself, and this will give you the option to set it on a schedule, which gives you two options, either sunset to sunrise or on a custom timer. So this will then make it so the device switches automatically from a light to dark mode based on a time of day, giving you what could be considered best of both worlds. Now the next option below that is colors. This just defines how saturated your display is, and if you find the display to be oversaturated, I sometimes do, you can change it to, for instance, something like natural. It will tone down the colors slightly to just give you a little bit nice, more pleasant and realistic image. While Vivid just tries to crank up the colors to make it nice, vibrant, and very flashy. Now going back here, we also have the display refresh rate, and we have the smart and balanced, hyper smooth or efficient first, which are the stupidest names I have ever effing heard. So what the first one is basically smart mode. It utilizes both high and low refresh rate, low meaning like 60. Hyper smooth is basically should be all the time high refresh rate without the dropping down to lower refresh rate when needed, like the balance would do. And efficient first would basically prioritize just battery life and try to run the display at a lower refresh rate up to 60 frames, presumably dropping it maybe even lower. But this is all just kind of me spitballing here, because the naming scheme is absolutely moronic. To be fair, the refresh rates are what I'm saying is correct. The specific refresh rates most likely might not be. The hyper smooth will be the 120. This will be the up to 60, up to 120. But I just don't know how low it can go, and if it even goes below the specified refresh rate, while this would go up to 120 and drop below definitely to 60. Not sure if it goes below 60. So yeah. Now, just with that kind of explanation out of the way, the purpose of showing this is if you don't see much of a difference between the high refresh rate, for instance, the hyper smooth and efficient, so 120 or 60, it might be more beneficial to you to select the 60 option, which is this one, and forgo this. And the reason for this, if you don't see a difference, you're just wasting battery on something that you can't really see. And what you will get is just a better battery life, which obviously that you might actually see. While if you do see a difference, stick with the smart and balanced and don't ever consider the hyper smooth, which is the 120, as this gives you the benefit of it without the drawbacks. So yeah. Now, moving further and into the, I believe it's going to be somewhere else. Let's see. Gestures. Yep. We have system navigation, and here we have the 3-button navigation and gestures. Now we can click on the settings for the gestures, which also gives us more options. You can increase or decrease the sensitivity of each one of these gestures from the side to side. And something that I want to point out is this is an Android feature that technically almost every Android should have, but even when you enable it through developer options, I think, where you can, only Motorola, at least at this point, has this functioning, as I can see. When you go to swipe back, it actually shows you partially what the previous page is, so you can see the other settings right here, which this is Android, and almost no other phone actually has this, even though it's running Android and it's baked into it, so it's deliberately being turned off. And it's a pretty cool kind of feature where you just get a kind of glimpse of what the previous page was. Anyway, now swiping down, we also have the navigation bar. So we have the show or hide, which is this bar right here, and you can just hide it for a cleaner look. Do you want to check something? So we do have circle to search. Now it tells me that it's not enabled, so I can enable it. So it's not, I don't know where it is. So when enabled, you can see I can do things like circle to search, like the name would imply. You can also tap on things. It also allows you to select text from here, no matter what's on the display. It is limited though if application has some kind of protection that you typically, for instance, can't record screen on it or take screenshots of it. like garbage as Netflix or Spotify, circle to search also won't be able to see the screen. Because why the hell would it be, right? So this is, I'm pointing that out because it's a nice feature. And if you enable, or if you want to enable hide, you can't have circle to search. Now, Motorola did something again stupid right here, and other devices have the circle to search on the same thing as, same page as the navigation. Because it's associated with it. You can only use circle to search with the gestures. And if you hide it, it should automatically turn it off, and you should have the option to turn it on below. Moronic design here. I have no actual clue where the circle to search is because some dipshits at Motorola decided to put it somewhere else instead of keeping it where it was by default usually. So yeah. So typically you can just hide this, but by hiding it you won't be able to use circle to search, and vice versa, circle to search you won't be able to enable this. Personally, find that circle to search is more useful to me than hiding this, even though I'd like to have both, and it shouldn't be difficult considering you just make this transparent and the area should still be active. But again, let's give it a couple more years till they figure that functionality out. They might be slow, but they got the spirit, you know. So at the moment we're just kind of stuck with being forced to have the bar to use circle to search instead of hiding it. Now, one last thing that I want to talk about is the swipe for assistant. This option specifically in gestures, as this is this garbage. If it actually launches. There we go. It launched. So it's Gemini just launching. Now, personally, I like to turn this garbage off because we have plenty ways to launch this. Google is literally cramming this in every orifice that it can find on you, so you are forced to use this. This is one. Then we have Hey Goo, which I could finish, but I don't want to activate your Google Assistant. So that'll be another one. Another way would be to hold your power button. Well, would you look at that? Another way of launching it. And another way would be to go to here and search for Google. Look at that. That's another way you can launch your assistant. And another one would be by searching for Gemini. Wow, we have so many effing ways to launch the same dog shit. I'm pretty sure one is enough, like every other application has it. So yeah, I just like to turn most of those off because there is plenty of ways to launch this trash. So if I want to use it, I will. I have at least one way always to use it. I don't need 5 ways to launch the same trash on my phone. So yeah, I like to turn that off, at least this one specifically, because it's very close to just swipe up, and sometimes you might just swipe at an angle and it might launch it. You didn't want to do it, but it just kind of, you know, did it because that's the intent of Google, I presume. So anyway, that basically concludes the tweaks, tricks that I want to show you and the rant. And if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hello, in front of me I have Motorola Moto G56, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the mobile desktop feature in the Smart Connect app. Alright, so let's begin. So as you can see on my PC, I have my Motorola Moto G56 connected. Also, when I open up the Smart Connect app on my Motorola, I'm also connected, as you can see. And for example, if you don't know how to connect your Motorola into your PC using the Smart Connect, on our channel there is a video when I'm showing you the whole process step by step, so if you want you can look for it. So now we can open up the mobile desktop feature. We can do this from our PC or from our phone. It's completely up to you. In my case, I'm gonna open this feature from my PC. So simply open up the mobile desktop. Now select the window orientation. It can be landscape or the portrait, and below you can see the window resolution. So on the landscape mode we have 920 on 1080p, and when it comes to the portrait we have 1080 on 920. If you click on the information button, you can see how this works. A full desktop experience accessible via your PC, access apps, organize files, and more. So now let's click on continue. Now let's select our orientation. I'll select the landscape, then click on Start Mobile Desktop, and now you can see that on our PC this bar appeared. And in here, for example, we have the Chrome, the files, photos, Gmail, Play Store, and the tutorial. So the app welcomes us. Smart Connect Mobile Desktop lets you connect your phone to a PC for an immersive desktop experience. How to get around: use the buttons in the bottom left taskbar to access apps, search the home screen and recently used apps. Quick settings and notifications: click the button in the bottom right corner of the screen to access quick settings and notifications. We have also the desktop settings. Click on the desktop settings icon to change your wallpaper, display timeout, and more. And we have the audio routing. You can hear sound from your phone, a connected audio device, or your display. You can manage your chosen audio channel in the taskbar. Then click on Done. And now we are ready to use this feature. So, for example, when I open up the Chrome, as you can see, everything works, but first it needs to load. Okay, we are in the main page, and in here we can basically type and find anything that we want. So let's say I'll choose the Find Hub. I can log into it without a problem, and as you can see, everything works just great, and it's pretty in my opinion comfortable and convenient feature, and it's fun to explore it. So now when we go into our taskbar, we have the app tray. In here we have the list of our apps, and we might also try to open up the game, for example, the Subway Surfers, and as you can see, it also works. So let's click on Leave, and I'll click on Play just to show you that it works. And we can also open up the full screen, and you can see that we can also play games in this mode. Okay, but for now I'll quit it. Okay. Oh, my bad. So now I want to exit the app. And actually, I don't know how to do it. Oh, I think it's here. Okay. Click on the X to close. In here we have the search feature. In here we have the home button. In here we have the recent apps, but currently I don't have any. In here we can lock our device. And now I need to draw my pattern to unlock it. Boom. As you can see, it has been unlocked. We can also take a screenshot. We can take a rectangle. We can select the freeform. We have the window mode and also the full screen. So let's say I'll select the freeform. I'll select this part. Boom. And now our screenshot has been successfully saved into the gallery. In here we have the desktop settings. So we can change the wallpaper, for example. As you can see, it has changed. We can also open up My Photos and select from the list. Okay, then we have the screen timeout. We can change it. We have the display and the font size. We can also change it. We have the mouse and the input. We can change the pointer speed, the mouse pointer, the primary button, and text input. We also have the sound. We can enable the multi-playback. And under the advanced feature, we have app launch preference, new apps on home screen, and we can block the notifications. Okay. In here we have our Wi-Fi that we are currently connected into. We can also change it. And in here we have the volume. And we can change the media output. And now the voice is coming from our PC, but we can also change it into our Motorola. So the sound will be coming from our mobile device. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Welcome, in front of me is Motorola Moto G56 5G, and in this video I will show you what to do if you can't access your device using your PIN code. In such case, try and remember the PIN code that you entered the last time, and make sure that you are entering your personal PIN code and not the SIM card PIN code, because those two are often mistaken for each other. And if you can't succeed doing that, then try and reach out to Motorola customer support service and tell them about your issue, and if you can prove the ownership of your device to them, they will most likely help you out with this problem without any need of removing your personal files from the phone, as well as your personal information and data. And if you can't use this option too, then the last option for you is to perform a factory reset operation on your phone. And if you didn't disable the Find My Device feature on your phone manually, then you can perform the factory reset operation, remove all the files from your phone remotely, just by entering the Find Hub service by Google, logging into your Google account that is connected to this phone, selecting this device, and just performing factory reset operation in one click. But if you disabled this feature on your phone, then you can perform a factory reset operation locally. To do that, you just have to use recovery mode on your device. And if you don't know how to do that, or if you need some help with that, please go ahead and check out the full video on our channel explaining the process step by step. So if you need it, check it out. And that will be all for this video. I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is Motorola Moto G56 5G, and in this video I will tell you what to do if your face unlock sensor doesn't recognize your face correctly. So you have to set up a new face model for your device. To do that, go to Settings, select Security and Privacy, then go to Device Unlock, select Face Unlock, and if you have previous face models installed on your phone, remove them. And once you do that, before setting up a new face model, let's grab a dry towel and wipe the surface of the phone of the camera with it, to make sure you can clearly see your face in the camera. And also make sure that the lights in your room allow your phone to recognize your face as clearly as possible. And once you're ready, select Setup and proceed by adding a new face model. Once you're done, click Next, then Done, and then go back to Settings, select System Updates, and check if your device is up to date. If your device has any updates pending, then go ahead and install them, just to make sure that all the features on your device work up to date. And before we proceed, let's hold down the power key and restart the phone. Excuse me, let's hold down the power button with the volume up button, and select Restart, and wait for your device to reboot. Once your device is restarted, let's try and unlock the device using face unlock feature. And as you can see, everything works properly, and so I hope it does for you too. And if you like this video, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.